Today I'm going to show you how to install Windows 7. Now the first thing you want to do is get into the boot menu by, well, for me, pressing F12. Sometimes you don't have to do this if your computer starts the Windows 7 installation disk as soon as it starts up. So now go down to the CD and press enter. And it says press any key to boot from CD or DVD. Well, just press any key. Next, it says Windows is loading files. And this does take a little bit. At least like a minute or two. Or 30 seconds. Now it says starting Windows. So now what you want to do is make sure you select the proper language to install, and for me is English. Time and currency format, make sure it's set for your area, which for me it's English, United States, and keyboard or input method. I'll select it for where you are, but for me it's US. Then click next and install now. So now after setup starts up, you want to read the license terms. I guess you really don't have to, but if you really want to, go ahead. Make sure you select the checkbox, I accept the license terms, and then click next. And now you want to press custom advanced and select your disk partition, and next. Now it will start installing Windows. And just to let everybody know, I am using my Windows 7 upgrade disk, so it might be a little different um, on a regular installation disk for Windows 7. So after it copies Windows files, it expands them. And after that, we'll install features and updates and then complete the installation. Which this, I don't know, less than a half hour for me, I think. So for now, I'm just gonna get off camera and wait for it to install. Now it just restarted after it was doing all that stuff I said right at the end of the last part. So now it's booting right up to the hard drive and not the CD drive. Now it says the setup is updating registry settings. Setup is starting services. Then it goes right back into the setup. And it did everything but complete the installation. So it's doing it right now. Okay, so it looks like this might take a little bit, so I'll come back when it's finished doing that. So I just came up with the setup. We'll continue after restarting. And when I said I was using the upgrade disk instead of like just regular installation disk for it, I don't think it's really any different. So don't really worry if you're using an upgrade disk or not, because it does the same exact thing, I think, as a fresh installation disk. So now it's going through like the first startup setups and stuff. So now it's asking for me to choose a username. So I'll just put in my first name, Steven. Then it says type a computer name, and that auto fills in as you type your username. So now on the computer name part it says Steven-PC. So you want to click next. Then you can set a password for your account if you want, but you don't have to, so I'm not going to. So just go down there and click next. Then now you want to put in your product key. So I'm going to enter it and then click next. After I put in the product key, it comes up with help protect your computer and improve Windows automatically. Just basically asks you if you want to do updates and stuff. And so you can either use recommended settings, which basically installs all updates, or install important updates only, or ask me later if you don't know what you want to do. I'm going to use recommended settings. Now it asks for the time. I don't know, it says 8:27, so that's correct. Next. Now it's finalizing my settings. It says welcome. It's preparing my desktop. That's basically it. So that's how to install Windows 7. And this is Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit. So that's it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/CacsTech. And look ahead for more videos. Bye.